Thank you so much for joining us today for Keys to Live Again, presented by Ally Financial. My name is Laura Caldwell. I'm the President and CEO for Supportive Housing Communities. Our programs and services helped us over the past year to serve over 650 individuals and families. Some of the programs that you are probably familiar with include McCreesh Place, our sober living facility, St. John's Apartments, Rapid Rehousing, and Keeping Families Together. Today you're going to hear some stories from clients and neighbors who are part of our Keeping Families Together program. I'm going to introduce you now to Shayla Stewart, Case Manager for Keeping Families Together.
My name is Shayla Stewart and I am the Program Coordinator for Keeping Families Together, or KFT. KFT works in conjunction with Mecklenburg County Youth and Family Services to serve families that have active child welfare involvement and are experiencing homelessness. At this time, we are currently serving a total of 47 households. Our goal is to assist our families with securing safe and stable and affordable housing as quickly as possible, while also providing intensive case management services throughout their time in the program. We seek to alleviate homelessness as a barrier so that families can spend more time focusing on other goals that they have set for themselves. That includes anything from increasing household income, completing an education program, obtaining active, consistent mental health and physical health care for the entire family, for example. The overall goal of KFT is written in its title, to keep families together. We seek to ensure that all of the families that we serve have access to all the resources that they need to be able to keep their families together in a safe and secure environment, and we encourage them every step of the way as they work to increase their skills to be able to maintain housing and attain long-term stability.
Hello friends, let me tell you a true story about a family of 6. A single mother who was a registered nurse and 5 siblings, 2 girls and 3 boys who were as close as can be. Long story short, one day they came home from school and all of their belongings were in a garbage bag. Confused and a little bewildered, there was cops outside of the home telling them that they have 24 hours to find somewhere else to live because the domestic violence situation at home was way too tumultuous. So they took their bags and went to a domestic violence shelter that is hidden in plain sight. Looks just like a home and they look just like your own neighbors. Months go by and they are forced to leave after 3 months because as domestic violence shelters work, they have to find somewhere to be and sustain themselves. So mom begins to work hard. The older sibling is now watching her younger siblings, and as everybody is hustling, it seems like they're on the upside until mom falls down on her feet again. From shelters to hotels, couch surfing, and you name it, stories like this, unfortunately, are all too common because they're some of your neighbors and they're able to hide in plain sight until we have the conversation that we are not alone.
My father passed away at a young age. Me and my mama, we didn't really have a good relationship, so I left when I was like 15. At first I was young and I needed co-signer and stuff like that, so that was hard. And then as I got older, I made some mistakes just like any other human being, so then it became harder. And that's where homelessness began. Instead of just going to the refrigerator and being able to open a snack or pop something in the microwave or something like that, you have to be able to go buy something every day. People don't understand being homeless costs more than having a house when you have to buy rooms and stuff every night, or you have to buy meals and stuff every day. We need help, and if we can't get the help because of stuff that happened in the past, how can we move forward? If Miss King would have never been a reference for me, my daughter would have probably been 7 to 10 years old before I found housing, and that's a long time to show. Sometimes I was walking around, I couldn't take a shower. Sometimes I was walking around, I couldn't eat every day. I'd rather get a meal for my daughter, and I'll go without transportation. Me being able to save, meaning that I got somewhere to go and lay my head every night, and I don't have to spend money every day. I was able to get a car. I don't have to take the bus no more. It was taking a toll for real, and I started having doubts like, okay, I'm not gonna ever get anything done. But with Miss Kenya, she's not gonna let you think like that. She's not gonna let you think like that at all. That's what she give me. We're gonna help you till you're able to do it by yourself. Wouldn't even be working from home at all. As a long-term goal, I want to build and flip houses. So right now I'm in school for housing maintenance, and next year I'll be in school for real estate. I've spent a lot of time being homeless and stuff like that, so if I could get into building houses and flipping houses so I could help other people that didn't have a chance, I would love to do that. She's just very supportive and she cares, and she's gonna be on top of you like a second mom or something to make sure you're doing what you're supposed. She wants you to make it. She wants you to be great. She wants you to get to the point where you don't have to call her no more for anything. When you're going through stuff like this, she is the type of person you need.
The mother continued to work hard, giving it all that she had, and also recognizing that public transportation wasn't always reliable. Sometimes she would have to do whatever it took to keep their minivan on the road. So here they are now. Mom continues to work hard, choosing between the car note and the car payments or food and clothes for her kids. And then they got a big break, but it wasn't without a whole lot of help.
It first started in 2014. I was in a domestic violence relationship. In the lease agreement, you're not allowed to have any police activity. When I called the police, he was kicking my door trying to come in. I was removed. Well, we left. And ever since then, I've been homeless, honestly. The hotels have become like, this is a part of stable housing for them. It just felt like nothing was changing. It was like I was doing all the work and I didn't have anybody to like pull and grab on. And so that's why I feel like the supportive housing communities was different. Specifically Miss Shayla, she just went above and beyond. She came in and everything was everywhere and she put it all together and we figured it out along the way.
Yeah, there you go. Good job.
I feel like since they've been involved, it's like the resources have been there. We were already doing therapy for my 11-year-old, and I wanted to also get some of my other kids in because of the trauma that they've been through and us being homeless for so long. And then they were also removed and never got to address those issues. Once I started the therapy, it was like I had a person that I could talk to outside of my kids and my boyfriend that was just listening to what I had to say. They've helped me with therapy for my kids and myself. They've helped us with resources as far as a vehicle. They actually paid for me to move in so that I wouldn't have to stay at the hotel. They've been supportive of all of my decisions that I have been making. I would say it's kind of sad the way they're developing the city, but all of these people don't have homes.
Friends, that story that you just heard is my story. I'm the one that came home with all of my things in garbage bags. I'm the one that was taking care of my siblings while my mother worked. It was me. We were the ones that had to do all we can and choose between basic life necessities and things that we needed. You see, the truth is that I'm in a position where I can tell mine. But for many of the women that you heard from today and for families in general, they are not in that position. So now I'm giving the call of action back to you. Support and show up for supportive housing communities so they can ensure that there are more young people that can tell the side of the story from the other side of the story. It's on you. Go serve and do your part. Today, you can do so.